We have Zushi versus Ayyubid on Boulder Bay. So what the hell is Ezra gonna play on Holy Island? English?
Yeah.
I mean,
English? Yeah, maybe.
English used to be a good pick on Holy Island. I don't know how it fell out of favor. I think just because English doesn't really have a bonus for water. They do have, what was it? Cheaper chips?
Additional range.
And they get the tech for additional.
Yeah, they have cheaper ships. I'm not sure if it's only fishing or also the warships.
It's also the warships.
And the how it's called, admiralty.
Yeah.
Technology.
So English isn't bad because Holy Island has the whole side water, so there's enough distance created that you can actually kite with your ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, English is decent on water, but like if I look at Jeando, he has China, so okay, sure. It's Warchief's club. We're not talking top 10 players. This shouldn't matter. The better player will win. But still, there's civs that stand out.
All right, let's talk more about Boulder Bay in this matchup, Juji, because I'm pretty sure not pretty sure this is a potential matchup we see maybe after this or not. Juji versus Ayyubids. So we said Ayyubids, we're gonna see the fast age up into a aggressive dock, into warships to contest the water. But what is if... Do you expect Juji is going for water, or is he also going for regular age up and do a later transition? Because on a couple hybrid maps we saw it in the past, like Scandinavia, I think Annotan did it, I think with Juji, he's going a regular age up into a delayed dock opening. Maybe you see something here as well.
I mean, I think it's a lot easier to get your dock out immediately, and then you just go 3 fishing boats, and then the second your opponent ages up, builds a warship, you just pull back. Then you can always try to get out a second dock somewhere else. And you can garrison your 3 fishing boats inside your own dock already, so you're safe there, and it takes a while to burn down the dock. Boy, keep it in your pants, please. By the way, we've got 45 seconds till the game starts, so got a little bit of an observer delay. No worries, folks. I would love to put on a timer, but that functionality died.
What?
Oh.
How does it die?
We are using a different backend now, and okay. The timer is not working yet. But I can do other fun things like hold up. Let's see if this worked. Yeah. Isn't it beautiful?
It's always beautiful. Everything what you are doing is beautiful.
Oh god, please don't be one of those guys. Also, hey Bella, welcome in. Guys, please, calm down. That's a lot of thirsty people in the chat.
Oh, not live, but we are in... Can you...
We can actually switch the scenes and watch this game, so let's do that.
Yeah, but can you do a short pause so we have a...
I can, in fact. Delay? Yeah, it's a little bit laggy, so... 3, 2, 1, starting in. Folks, this is Warchief Club 124, our first matchup. We've got Ezra123 here playing Zushi's Legacy on Boulder Bay, and he is facing off against Jeando, playing the Ayyubids in the northern corner.
Right. Jeando is pretty unlucky. He's walking in the wrong
Oh
direction.
no, he thinks the water is on the left side. Unfortunate.
Very sometimes this map is pretty... The spawn is pretty weird, I feel like. So I had spawns on this map where the enemy base had like 20% more landscape than my base. So I don't know. However, unlucky for him that he... Wait, what is he doing?
I mean, he's taking the 30 gold he needs to age up. And then he's gonna immediately click to feudal age as soon as he has the food for it. Just needs to pay attention that he doesn't have too much food saved up in his town center queuing villagers. But so far, this is all completely normal for the fast Ayyubid start. Now Ezra opening with the lumber camp and he's supervising it and he is fishing.
No, I was confused what he's doing because his villager was walking and now he's walking back. So did he change his decision because he didn't find the water, or what was the intention? However, he's going for the, as you mentioned, for the fast edge up and classical dock opening. So for the next 1 minute, 2 minutes, we don't see a lot. But we had a couple of idle time with the scout, so only 3 sheep for Ezra right now, and 5 sheep for Jeando. Maybe this will play a role or something like this. H-up is coming in for Jeando right now.
Ezra just casually walking by the second the advancement wing comes in, so he should be seeing it right about now. There it is, and Ezra does have vision. Yep. Sees the villager leaving, but yeah, he can't really do anything about it. So yeah, the dock's gonna go up in 1 minute. His opponent will be in feudal age, and Ezra, he knows what's coming, can prepare accordingly. He makes the third dock, and I don't think there's gonna be makes it for a third fishing boat, and I don't think there's gonna be another one. Potentially, he's gonna build a second dock already, so he doesn't get harassed doing it. We'll see in a second. Where do you think he's gonna put his meditation garden?
Good question. I mean, there's a big gold and a berries and a stone wood.
Oh, this is actually really nice, yeah.
Yeah. But we don't see a second dock because Ezra pulled off all his villager from wood to gold. So he wants to immediately go for the age up timing.
That's a lot of gold.
Any shenanigans like this. Maybe he goes for a transition immediately back to wood to place the dock, but I would say he's a bit too late. H-up is coming in 10 seconds by Jeando, then he has...
I mean, he's gonna be late anyway, no matter what he does. But this is a little weird, the way he macroed just now. Like, his H-up is right now. Let's check. We're on his perspective. 170, 340. So he already has way too much gold gathered, and he just had 6 on gold for a second there until he pulled them over to wood again. Not exactly ideal. While Jeando put his dock up, the galley is already coming out. Meditation garden, by the way, is coming up. Big gold, stone, small gold. So 50 gold. That should cover it, right? 50 gold, 25 stone, and how much wood is that? About 20-ish. Galley's out, and we're just going to put all our fishing boats in there. Now, if you're more inclined to be a little bit risky, and if your opponent just moves away with his Dao again, then you can actually pop out your fishing boats and keep fishing on the shoreline fish right next to this dock. You just gotta micro it every single time.
It's pretty APM intensive, but we see a second dock coming down now. He puts it right to the map border at the pond, so
yeah,
maybe he will produce his military ship out of this position, because it looks like Jeando has no clue at all about a second dock, and sometimes this can change a lot. Jeando is building a Bagala right now, so he's committing more into military ships, and this is the big strength of this strategy. You have already military lead on water.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Ezra. He's queuing his war junk out of the forward dock. I thought we specifically built a second dock just to not have to do that. And then we can just pop out our second warship in the front so they hit at the same time. But this Hulk is going to be in for a bad time because demo ship's already out. And now we have to run away. Yeah. Like, what's that play? I'm very confused. Like, he's pulling his fishing boat so he can repair, but it's not going to be enough, right? Is it? Enough? Come on, snipe the fishing boats. Snipe the fishing boats. Galley takes out the fishing boats. The villager actually repairing here was a good play. Ezra is currently queuing a demo from behind. Galley is here right now. Let's see what the control says. Control says we're not taking note and losing the Hulk. So yeah, lucky break for Ezra, I'll say, but he played it well. It worked out at least. One fishing boat to repair here. I don't think this galley is gonna make it unless Ezra pulls back. And demo galley is out. Ezra also making his defensive galley now. And we do have most... I mean, it's just a classic split at home as far as macro goes for both players. For the double dock production. So yeah.
And Ezra defended pretty well. I mean, this is the dangerous part of committing into a dock which is far behind the first dock. So demo ship, something like this comes out, gets dropped, and you can't react fast enough to this.
Jeando was just too greedy. Let's be honest here. If he delays his demo ship hit by 1 or 2 seconds to have his Hulk get in range, and then he just times the Hulk hit with the demo ship, he just one-shots the ship.
And now he's pretty aggressive again, but oh no, he's pulling back, so...
2 Springer ships, 1 galley for Ezra.
Right now.
More Springles on the way, and 1 demo as well. Jeando is going pretty heavily into demo. I'm not a fan of that, because sure, you can get lucky, especially if your opponent presents itself like that right in front of your docks. But yeah, basically they're easy to counter, and you can pretty easily out-heal them because they will not one-shot a ship. So you're left with no return on your investment. So let's see how this engagement here shapes out to be. That was a little bit scary there for Jeando. But right now, no player really wants to commit. We have Jeando annoying the meditation garden, reducing that to 90% effectiveness. And all the while, Ezra has 2 more fishing boats. Nobody really has invested into fishing that much.
But it's enough to have an echo lead, especially he has meditation garden in the back, even though the scout tries to block some of the income, but he has income, passive income, so he's up not only 2 echo units, but a bit more. And over time, I would say Jeando has to do something pretty soon. Take a good fight or something like this, because otherwise Juji will run away with his echo.
Yeah, Ezra also immediately went for the broadex, so his wood eco was a lot better the entire time. So, I mean, we're still in the ranges where 1 good demo ship hit will decide this entire game. We'll see who gets that one in, though. Ezra is pushing very aggressively. Going straight in. Demo ships actually stacked up here for Jeando. He's pretty lucky that we don't have the old patch anymore. Ezra, though, presenting his own demo ships at the front. Oh. Where's our galleys? First one gets taken out. Second one gets taken out. And Jeando is safe and now can counter push right there. Galleys are also very far forward for Ezra. Needs to pay attention here. If he loses those, he might be in for a world of hurt, though. We have 6 Hulks already, so he can now actually kill the demo ships with the Hulks. Another demo ship coming in. Gets taken out. Clips 2 Hulks, though. That's awful. Absolutely awful for Jeando. And Ezra's military is still going pretty strong in the front here. Just keeps queuing more Hulks. Another demo coming in and going out.
7 Hulks on Ezra's side against 5 military lead, definitely on side of Ezra. We don't have any naval arrow slits by Jeando. It could help in this situation quite a bit, but they have also
that's a dangerous demo. Ezra's already winning, and now he's winning harder. That's the only 2 Hulks left here to do anything with. And the one demo that is sneaking out, but it is not sneaky enough. Gets clipped, gets shipped. Actually clips 2 Hulks here on the way out, so that's nice. Wait, that's a galley there.
Ooh, another demo comes in, and once he's losing,
and that is complete water domination for Zushi, and Jeando just taps out.
Yeah. Do you think here's something like a comeback potential if you do a full land transition? I mean, there's a market in the corner.
It depends who you're playing against, right? It depends what civ you're playing. It depends who you're playing against. If your opponent knows how to water boom, you're pretty much stuck. Like, you're not gonna come back from that.
I mean, we saw some games. I'm not sure if we saw some games where on Highly Island the water lost guy won once he did the land transition, but we saw some Holy Island guy games where players tried it and they did quite good on a high level, also in some tournament games. So I was wondering if especially Jeando with Ayyubids could do something here, but he went for the fast age up, so he does not have any follow-up potential or
I mean, you
something like this. He could
basically
hit
don't have an
off, right?
age up, right? You don't have any feudal bonuses from your
Yeah.
advancement ring outside of the faster age up. You just lost water. Of course, you can be annoying. Mine a bit of stone. Go for some dog arrow slits. Try to get back on water, or you can. Well, here's the other thing. You just play ultra greed, and you start trading and potentially go for a second TC and pray that your opponent leaves you alone for 5 minutes. He's not gonna leave you alone for 5 minutes.
Most likely not.
Right, I shot you an invite. And game number 2 is going to be Enlightened Horizon, to nobody's surprise, Jeando's home map. And it is going to be... Hey, I actually was right for once. It is going to be...
House of Lancaster against Ottomans?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see
Ottomans
if Marine Lord was left or right.
I mean, Marine Lord did it. Puppy Pot, I think Marine Lord did it as well. Did he play Fast Imp on Enlightened Horizon? Puppy Pot did.
I mean, he played it against Louis in the finals.
Yeah.
And he just spammed spears because that Wingard option is actually bonkers. Because you get so many spears so fast.
It's so fucking disgusting.
It's beautiful.
No, it's disgusting. It's beautiful disgusting. It's disgusting in a beautiful way.
Let's just say, I'm sure we were surprised. I'm sure Louis was a little bit surprised. Because, I mean, usually as Imperial Ottomans, you don't expect to get out macroed.
True. But never mess up with Wingard Palace, especially not with the House of Lancaster Wingard Palace.
I mean, now that we know, I don't expect this to work again. So we'll see about that. By the way, another 5-minute observer delay, so 2-minute 44.
So, I mean, what do we see here? We see Dark Age Rex on both sides, or do we see military school for Ottoman?
So here's the thing. If you go school in a drawn-out fight, you will eventually out macro your opponent. But because Enlightened Horizon has the objectives, you start barracks because you already get something back from your initial investment. And if you leave that to your opponent on both sides, then you potentially also leave him the wolf dens for free. And that's 300 gold and then another, let's just say 300 resources on top of that from the markets that you just gave away for free. Like you can't do that.
Yeah,
school is too slow.
In general, I agree about the point of interest, but honestly, always when I play this map on ladder and I go for the point of interest and I take them all, my opponent because my opponent went for a classical age up stuff like this, I mostly die and I don't understand why. But this is
Are you going for the wolf
issue. Yeah, sure. However, it's a me issue. We agree. We see Dark Age Rex on both sides because of speed, obviously, but because of the sheep gathering rate, I see why House of Lancaster is here in a favored position against Ottoman because they have a slightly potential faster age up timing, and what we see a lot is what I saw a lot is the Abbey's opening especially on this map, not the castle opening. So what would you expect? Castle for House of Lancaster or Abbeys?
I mean, depends on how greedy your Lancaster player wants to be. Like pretty much your castle just gives you the option to be a little bit more greedy, to go for a mana or two. Whereas if you play Abbey, you're pretty much sold on having to spam units out. I would expect to see castle, but we'll see. Like you put the castle outside on potentially your second gold and your deer. But hey, if we see Abbey, I'm happy. I like the Abbey play. I do like our Lords of Lancaster and the extra HP. Personally, I'm just a fan of the Hobblars, but nobody else is, so I'm not gonna go into that too deep. So okay, let's we're going in game. We can flame me later.
I see the Hollister, Hobbler play. I faced them also a couple times, and it feels hard to. I don't know how to play them. Honestly, it feels hard. However, classical opening on side of Jeando at the point of interest. Ezra is putting the Rex in the base, not on the point of interest. So he's not using the villager to capture the point. He's going for a bit delayed. So couple seconds. We talk about 16 resource difference, but less idle time. So payoff, maybe not. But the rally point is right in direction on the wolf den by Ezra, not on the point of interest to get the resources. Is he reacting? Is he changing the position, or does he want? Oh no, he's
he just changed it. Like that. I was gonna say that's an interesting take. Just take the immediate wolf den, go for the super fast age up, but no, it's not even that much faster. Just because you already invested in the Rex.
Yeah.
So yeah. This one is already capped. Now we can see in 3 seconds we're gonna have 45 resources go to Jeando. And Ezra is still a ways away, so he's gonna miss out on that first payoff. 20 seconds? Is he gonna... Do they have the same tick rate actually? I don't know. So yeah, they do have the same tick rate. So Ezra missed out on one payoff exactly. 3 spears out for both sides. And Ezra is immediately moving towards the wolf den. Doesn't even want to contest his opponent's market. And instead, both players are actually going for the wolves. Already hitting here over there, Jeando with the scout. So usually the way you do it is you let the scout take the wolves that spawn right there, as you see here. And now this guy should go run a few circles. Or, you know, you can, of course, also face tank them. But I wouldn't recommend.
Oh, crazy call with the scout. Pretty rough, dangerous, but he reacted in time. Maybe he was focusing some APM on another side, position like base, villager, whatever.
For those wondering, yes, you do get the 150 gold the second this thing catches fire. You don't actually have to burn it down. So what people do is they don't interact with these wolves at all. They just kite them around. By the way, we do have the Lancaster castle coming up. I'm not like sure the positioning helps a little bit because it also covers the merchant camp, but I'm not too happy about this. He can push in these deer, which is nice, and he covers his starting gold vein, but that's about it. Oh, Ezra actually lost a spear on the wolf den. And I missed it.
Those wolves are kind of dangerous. They're because of the mass, and they should be stronger as a regular wolf, right? Yes.
Yeah, they're stronger. Oh, spearmen from Ezra coming in on the Lancaster castle, but unfortunately, these are English villagers, so yeah, they brought their bows.
But the age-up timing is delayed for 10 more seconds, something like this. 2 villages. I mean, he lost the spear. I think that's not worth it because he paid for it. But 2 villagers, 50% HP down, so might be a good follow-up. Losing the spear to this that early.
I don't know about coming in here. Like the spears are at home now. You can't really do anything, and might just potentially lose the scout there. Where is Jeando's scout, by the way? Oh, Ezra. Okay, Ezra just donates his scout.
That's unlucky, and also a sheep. What's about?
I'll take a free sheep.
Ezra 9. Jeando Jeando is on 16 sheep and Ezra is only on 8 sheep. I mean,
I
he
mean,
already eats
Lancaster
some,
starts
but...
with extra sheep, so
Oh,
there's
true.
there's
Yeah, I
that.
forgot that.
There is that. By
By
the
the way,
way, Jeando is already on stone. Yay!
oh, we see a classical mana boom. And now Ezra is now going for the Ronin. Meanwhile, Jando is pushing in the market by Ezra. He has 5 spears against 3 spears, so Ezra is right now not in a good spot because he can't contest anything at all with his situation, and he is behind in tax couple seconds, sure, but he is behind. So the feudal spear tech is not clicked yet, but once he's going for the feudal spears, he's a more worse spot, Ezra. If it comes up to some clashes by the spears, and we see his clash right now.
Yeah,
Ezra spears Rockingham.
Ezra is just going
Boom.
home right now. Actually, he went out to capture the Ronin point of interest there. You can only get that... When do they actually start accumulating? 5:30-ish? Okay, now 82 seconds until the first one comes in. So it is... Wow, math is hard. 7 minutes until you can get your first Ronin in the game. Yeah, right now Jeando is doing all the right things. He already has a mana up, he had the faster age up, he controls both points of interest. Yeah, he's a happy camper right now. Nothing really there going for Ezra. We just heard a Vizier point, so let's see what Ezra went for. And we do see 2 of these guys coming out. The Imams are here to heal. So let's see. How does this work on this back end real quick? Sorry, totally not doing this for the first time. I am actually.
Those imams, this heal is pretty strong, and he's going for the market on his side again to take the 45 resources. Meanwhile, he wanted to wall the front, but there's spears pushing in now, and the military school.
Oh, is it outside of range?
Anything.
It is, but archery range is already up, so he's not going to be able to burn this. It's just unfortunate. Ezra really wanted this wall up, but yeah, just gonna take a little bit of damage on the military school there. It's not gonna matter too much. Unless this guy just watches. Maybe he likes to watch.
Yes. I mean, they're already... He needs to repair it, and if he micros well with only 1 archer in position...
This is so greedy by Jeando, though. Oh my god.
What? He's going for the full mana boost?
I mean, he just got the upgrade for 6 manas. He's still full mining, or he was full mining stone. Did the stone run out? No, it did not. So maybe he's stopping at 5. I don't know about that one. But honestly, I say he's probably right, because when you see the double military schools, you're like, okay, my opponent just invested a lot into a future aggression, but right now he has nothing. So might as well. Might as well. If Jeando goes castle now and I see 11 on gold, kind of indicates that, then he's in for a good time, because Ezra already 9 on gold, both players trying to get to castle age now. Would be my read on this.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. But I'm... it's always the same. Ottoman for me is pretty rough, pretty strong, pretty hard to read, or to understand how... in what spot they find themselves right now in the game. So, sure, we have a 6 manas situation, and we had a couple equal lead seconds, minutes, whatever. Once he was on 2 markets, not only 1. But the passive production and also the passive siege, which will income soon, is...
I mean, look at the current income. It's pretty ridiculous. Jeando also pushed in his deer camp, or rather, mostly pushed it in. So he's gonna have the safe deer under his Lancaster castle. I'll say safe. So did he just use the manners to kill the deer? Okay, I mean that's something you can do.
I mean, it's somehow a smart thing, because when you push
tower
it with the military, it feels sometimes a bit... Interesting position by the right tower.
I mean,
he's...
oh my god, he's gonna run straight into the Sipahi. Where are the spears? Did they come with? Okay, no, they're still hanging out here. So this one Sipahi is gonna meet a lot of villagers unless, Ezra doesn't realize these guys are here. But it's 14 archers against one Sipahi. Let's see. Activate Fortitude. Can he get a kill here? If Jeando ignores this, Ezra can definitely get a kill. That's one down. And spears have arrived. Fortitude was triggered there. He almost got the second guy. If he had reacted a little bit sooner, but you don't expect 14 villagers to randomly walk to the middle of nowhere. But yeah.
Definitely not. I mean, the white tower positioning is kind of strong because with the Lancaster castle, all the manors, and the white tower, he has kind of a static defense line to up on the middle of the map somehow. Not only defending the small gold vein and the small stone, he has two big stones in close around it, or close around the white tower, but also the back. So once Ezra wants to push into the base, pushing the manors or stuff like this.
Jeando's pushing the next tier camp in the middle towards the white tower. It's a really fun play here, and he's going for mass guards right now. I do like that because he has so much food right now going on with the 6 manors that he has ready to go, and he's eating his first deer camp, and the second one he's about to eat. By the way, why not go for the boar if you're doing that anyway? But yeah, I'd say this is a very interesting strategy. My question though is, if you're gonna secure the second gold with the white tower, are you going for imp, or can you not do that here, and you just get run over by the Ottoman? Range defense coming in. No, he's going to look for a fight here, definitely. 6 men-at-arms going, 12 spears, and what does Ezra have? And rather, is Ezra actually going for relics? There we go. 2 already in. And the other one is all the way at the corner there, behind the sacred sites, and one is behind Jeando's lines here. This one's
he's using the white tower to kill the deer.
Yeah, Jeando really hates wildlife, and he shows it by just using infrastructure.
Yeah, I mean, it's smart because once the deer is in position, it did not get pushed by a movement or something like this. So it's sometimes pretty annoying when you push deer with military and you want to kill it, and then you push it further this point where you already pushed it. However,
Ezra's East, the army immediately queues crossbows.
I mean, he has to, even though he queued up to the Springles in his landmark. So.
And by the way, look at Jeando's resources right now. He's going imp. Yeah. And while he's going imp, he's mustering the nobles, so he's gonna get the demi-lancers out. Now, these guys are nothing to write home about, let's be honest. But it's nice to just get... how much does he get? I think it's... Hold up, I should lead this. He gets 8 right now. So he has 8 demi-lancers. In terms of fighting power, they're heavy units, and they have HP, but I would still rate them worse than Sipahi.
Absolutely. The most annoying thing about these guys is, sure, they are not dangerous, but they are mobile units, and they are kind of free because you don't have to invest in any military production.
Yeah, he's currently going to the back here, expecting Ezra to take this relic here. So yeah. These are just for map control, nothing else.
Yeah, and it's hard to react on this because these units push you or forces you into a situation, into a unit you maybe don't want to go for, like spears or something, to counter the map control, to prevent them picking off your imams, something like this. So it's a big potential unit, even though they are weak. The timing situation is their strength.
I can't believe Jeando is getting away with this. He's pretty much doing the Marine Lord right now. He's
Yeah.
playing fast Imperial. Let's see if he's only gonna make spears, but so far he only got the spear upgrade and none other. Like, he got the spear upgrade for the broken armor that lowers armor by 1. He already has 16 spears ready to go. He's getting the second range defense upgrade, and he's gonna go up. He's gonna get the elite upgrade for spears and Earl Guards, and then he's probably gonna try to get the elite army tactics. I hope I'm wrong. Please let me be wrong.
Right now he has a bit of a food issue. Why does he... Wait, why did the food income drop so massively? Maybe because of walking time and the age up, but
He aged up with his deer wills at home, so these other guys at the front were not on deer yet under the White Tower, so there was that. Immediately goes for the Scuttage. Is that how you say that? Scuttage? Anyway, he now gets gold from his manors. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And there's an elite spearman upgrade on the way.
So pretty much classical one, and I think Puppy Paw showed the first time this strat in a tournament game on Light Horizon. However, it's hard to catch up with. So we do see how many Springles? Only 2 right now. Third one in queue. It's not that much as I expected, and 3. I would say 3 are not enough to counter this army by Jeando once he wants to go into a push, and there's no static defense at all. So
he got 1 mango out before he swapped it over. It's like the sunk cost fallacy, where you say, okay, I had it set to mangonel. I only realized after 30 seconds. Now I'm not gonna switch it because I'm gonna lose 30 seconds of production. And here comes the first push.
I think the production is not stopping once you change it.
It is. Like, you start from 0.
Okay.
So we have... This is the Janissary Company point. I really should get out of the thing and check the second Vizier point. Immediately, the Demi-Lancers take out the Mangonel, but the Springald is still here, and Janissary numbers are enough. Or are they enough to deal with this?
Wow.
They should be. But we do have more reinforcements coming, and it's 8 every single time. But yeah, first push by Jeando has been repelled. The Demi-Lancers coming from the side here, causing idle time, potentially nabbing the Springald. That would be awful for Ezra, but yeah. Jeando wanting too much here. He still has map control. He still outproduces Ezra quite a bit. And Ezra is still trying to go to Imperial behind this, so that delayed him quite a bit. But yeah, for now, Jeando wanting to be too much like Marine Lord, and didn't work out. Let me quickly swap this over as soon as I find the button.
I mean, he did kill 5 worlds or 6. I'm not sure if he did kill a villager before, but we have a -6 echo units on side of Ezra, and not only the echo damage, also we have the menace on side on Jeando. Yes, he lost his military, but his echo spot is in that good situation that he wants to trade units. He wants to trade because he can replace everything pretty easy, and Ezra, I don't think he's in that spot that he can replace his military quite easy like Jeando, even though he has the military school. So
Ezra needs to go Imperial, or he's just never gonna be able to catch up here. Like, he's just gonna drown in a flood of elite spearmen. Jeando going for the sacred sites now. I mean, he can, right? Ezra can't really leave his base anymore. He has those 14 Sipahi, but they need to pay attention.
Absolutely.
Because there's spears everywhere!
Yeah, and 9 of the 14 Sipahis get hunted by a lot of spears, and once Ezra is not paying attention to them at all, he might lose those 9 units, and it's 43 military, losing 9 is big.
Oh, Jeando actually going for copulation. That's not something you usually see, but if you get it early enough, I guess it's definitely worth it. It's the third gathering upgrade for gold. We'll get 15% extra, but it's very expensive. Like, you pay 750 resources for it.
Yeah, realized someone was talking about it before 2 patches ago or something like this. They reduced the tech cost for Imperial Echo, and before that, the pros were in a had the opinion, as far as I know, that this tech was not worth it at all. Maybe it's changed, and yeah, we see he's going for it. However, Sipais are still in the back. The whole military is. I'm not sure if this is. I don't know about this. Grouping all the military around the sacred
Can we talk
sites
about the
and-
fact that Jeando is still mass producing spears from his wing
I mean,
guard?
what else we were expecting, right? We see Springles coming in 6 still, and 6 on the field. Military schools set up, 4 on the field.
Yeah. By the way,
For military
Jeando, he did not get the attack upgrades for his spears, which is kind of silly if you ask me, if you have 76 of them. And neither does he have a university for the elite army tactics, which he could definitely afford right now because he has almost 2,000 gold. So yeah, there's that. He watched this tactic and it is currently working really, really well because Ezra is only now clicking up to Imperial Age. And he has half the army size.
And look the timing. Where's the position of Jeando's army and where's Ezra dropping the Imperial landmark? Dangerous.
Okay. Jeando just queuing up 1 Demi-Lancer. Is that a misclick? Because I would have expected him, if he sees this, to just queue up the 3 Culverin. I say 3. I mean, sure, you pay something for it, but you get 2... you get 2 Randys and you get 1 Culverin on top of it. Something to deal with the keep. Then again, Ezra does not have the boiling oil, and Jeando has 100 melee units, so should be fine.
Yeah, and Ezra is aging up without any pressure, maybe because of missing scout in the army or whatever. But this would be a pretty rough timing for Ezra if Jeando decided to go through. And why he's not going for the I don't know the English term of the Schießpulver contingent. Powder contingent.
He has the Janissary company already. You mean for the Wingguard?
Yeah, for the Wingguard.
Yeah, gunpowder contingent it's actually that. Yeah, he's just gonna go in without any siege at all because he's 70 military ahead. I think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, and we see the push, and it's not only a push; it's just idling all the food. Ezra is on 120, had 870 food income, but we see a great bombard.
Here's the thing:
up now, so
Ezra needs to win this fight, and then he needs to win the next fight because he needs to secure himself a gold. Right now, he is Imperial Age. He has 32 gold to his name because he got 2 upgrades, and that's it. He can't get anything anymore. He doesn't have any gold. Oh, Sprinkles do a lot of damage though. Woo!
Yeah. So Jeando, he is not confident enough to commit this fight, it looks like, and 1.7 food income, so it's not that easy, it looks like, to replace his army, or he feels like, but...
Elite army tactics in 30 seconds, he's just waiting for that.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe he's not even waiting, because there's the attack move command. Coming from
maybe he
left
wants to
and right.
all his military to the front, but...
can we use spread formation, please? Like
Sacred sites captured, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this number up here. It is dropping very fast for Jeando. He's not even committing. He sent some lancers here to the back. They are not doing a whole lot. He's gonna kill some villagers here at the front. But yeah, he's trying to lure Ezra out of his base, and Ezra's just standing here under his keep and enjoying life.
Yeah, but look at the echo damage. 30 wilds. Already killed 32. So...
Oh, never mind. This was broken down here. He just walked up under the town center. Oof. Well, this is rather awkward for Ezra because he just doesn't have the numbers. Like right now, he has more military than his opponent, but that's gonna change very, very soon.
Yes.
But his army plot is
So
still
it's-
going strong under the keep, and he has a greater bombard, so he can potentially push if he gets to.
But he's losing the first military school, it looks like, and the second will follow pretty soon. Or no, because the military under the keep is completely cleared. But it's... Wait, is he losing the second one? Yeah, he's losing all the second military schools. So
He
the
would have some
damage
builds here to
Ezra took-
repair this, but yeah, he can't get it
Yeah.
in time. He can
It's
immediately replace
big
them. He has
damage.
enough resources, but it's not great. It's not great. He's losing out a little bit of production in that time. And Jeando, what is he doing? We have the it's more garrison here. It is more garrison command, so more spears, but he has quite a few Hobbler on the field now. I'm not sure that Ezra has seen them yet. Let's find out what Ezra sees, and rather what Jeando is showing. Okay, the Hobbler are actually out there, and they're still veteran. He's getting biology before the elite upgrade. Just saying.
Maybe he's doing the beastie and he forgot to go for the elite upgrade. I mean the Donzo game, where
I am
around
painfully aware.
And just a couple days ago, I had a fight against Knights Templar, and I wonder why are my horsemen competing so badly in Imperial against his units, and why do I have less HP and stuff like this? And in the replay, I realized, oh fuck, those are only castle horsemen, not
At least they were
Imperial horsemen.
castle.
Yeah, fair, but one tech behind I could have been, and it was an 1 hour game, so it happened so fast. However,
So this is the big
biology is
one.
coming in first.
Ezra is moving out. Currently, he doesn't really have something against the Hobbler, but as I said, there's still castle variety right now. Elite upgrade is coming in, and there's only 16 of them. Now, Jeando doesn't have the tech from the university, or what is it called? The college? I think it's called college or something. I should know this, but I don't. Because he has this white tower right here that enables him
King's
to...
College.
It's just King's College, right? Thank you. Anyway, he doesn't have the faster production, so these guys are coming out in 15 seconds instead of 6. It's really funny when you go mass Hobbler with the college. You just pop, 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 pop. Anyway, Ezra has a huge siege ball, and he needs something to protect the siege. And he starts to slowly make spearmen, but I think that is because he forgot to swap one of his military schools? No. Where's the spearmen coming from? The Dark Age spearmen, I might add.
Oh, that's unlucky.
I mean,
Looks
they can still brace. They can still hold against a Hobbler of elite variety for like 1 second. It's fine. Oh, Spriggles are very far forward. Need to be pulled back right here. Range ball is pretty big, and we have the greater bombards on the hill. So yeah, Jeando doesn't really want to fight directly into this. Now, where are the Hobblers? Coming from the top.
He does need to fight directly into this because he just only needs to buy time, so poking a little bit. Meanwhile, Ezra is trying to mess up, but Ezra has 3 great bombards and 8 Springles on the field.
Yeah, these are his lifeline. If he loses his siege, this game is over. And he's actually
Absolutely.
pushing out onto the open field with a mass siege ball against light cavalry that is just going to get on top of it. I mean, these bombards are completely exposed. If Jeando just right-clicks them right now
Yeah, they are dead.
in this...
But he's focusing Springles at
I mean,
first.
it's
Now he's
done.
focusing the
It's done.
bombers.
Half the Springles are gone. The greater bombards are about to fall. And look at that. We already have 35 spears again. So Wingard is pretty good, guys. Wingard is pretty good.
And I don't have any idea how do you want to counter these strat, because Lancaster Castle, you have a rough time to push into this, especially on this map because of the choke points. You have the passive income, so House of Lancaster is that fucking much fast hitting Imperial and pushing out, massing the spears. It's I would say it's impossible, maybe.
I mean, I really don't want to contradict Marine Lord, but I would say, like, you can't let them get to him. That's pretty much it. If you let them get the Wingard unpunished, then, well, you're dead.
You're dead.
So pretty much it boils down to that, right?
Yeah.
Stop hating on Ottomans. They try, okay? They try. They carried me.
Hating on Ottomans.
They carried me to Conqueror once. They're a good civ, okay?
I feel like Ottoman. I know the argument that Ottomans are kind of slow, but I don't understand it all the time because when I face Ottoman on the field, I feel like they have the same military count like I have, and I don't understand why Ottomans are called slow at all. I mean, sure, if Ottoman is going for military school, they might be a bit delayed in feudal timing and
you're
like
hitting it right on the head right there. By the way, I sent you an invite.
Sorry.
If you go for the school, which is your civ's bonus, which you kind of want to use, right? Because it's cool, it's iconic. You just invested a lot into something that gives you basically an economy bonus. It's kind of like going second TC, which is also not in favor in the current meta because it just slows you down. It slows your aggression down. Your opponent can go pro scouts or whatever or push deer in. They can do whatever they want while you invest into something that is not military. But here in this specific matchup, I think what you need to do is you play feudal ram push. Like, if your opponent gets the white tower up, okay, then you build 2 more rams. But I don't know what else to do. Like, don't let them get Wingard.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Right, where is Ezra's game? Because I just saw it, and now it's gone. Thank you, in-game client. Okay, let's hit that button.
So now we have Holy Island, right?
And Sushi's already out, and Jeando still has China.
So do we see China versus French or China versus English?
I mean, English is the more prominent civ on this map. I'll just set China for now because, like, he's gonna play China, guys. He's gonna play China. He's not going to play Abbasid. I can pretty much guarantee that.
Am I not in the group?
Are you not in the group? I don't know. Are you not? Are you not loading in right now?
Wait. Which mod do I miss? Maybe I missed the map, sorry.
It's EGC Holy Island.
Yes.
I'll hop out and invite you again.
I mean, they pretty sure have delay, right? So doesn't matter.
Faster. Also, we're not supposed to tell people these little hiccups behind the scenes. They kind of have to think we know what we're doing. Speaking of what we're doing here, folks, this is completely community funded. So hey, sellout. If you want to help us out, you can donate to the prize pool. Everything goes directly into the prize pool, and we keep nothing of that, which is bullshit, by the way. But we've been doing it for the last 3 years, so I guess it's kind of hard to change that now.
So should be good now. I have the map. We can hop into the game.
Hitting that observe button.
Again and again and again.
And again. Did I just do our sellout during the ad break? Classic. And it's double sellout.
Can we talk about it? Can we just point out that Ezra decided to go for French on this map, not as we expected to go on to go for English, and I like it.
It's the new
because
French.
We see something different.
It's the new French. Maybe it's good. I don't think it's good. We'll find out in a second. So yeah, let's hop into the game.
I mean, I see one point, maybe what's his intention to do something like this. So there you have the villager production bonus as French, and maybe his thoughts were that you can kind of catch up with Chinese echo because until he goes song, because of the faster villager production. Maybe that's the thoughts behind this going for French here, especially, and in addition to that, because of the dock function that he gains 10 supply capacity by placing a dock. Oh, he missed the 5 ships here, unfortunately. So maybe this is these are the thoughts, and also you don't have to place military production once you go School of Cavalry. So he has the potential, next to harassing the water, to bring a quite faster land harassment or aggression on the field than China can do, because he has to drop a Rex or something like this, maybe to supervise it, though there is more APM needed to react on Ezra's play, right?
I'll say I really hope he's dropping a cock, but I don't think he will.
That would be, I mean,
it would be very funny. I'm kind of hoping for it. By the way, Ezra got unlucky. If you look at his dock, he went with the scout forward. He did not see the deep sea fish. Like, he dropped his dock blindly because he didn't know where the deep sea fish was. So he has a little bit of a longer drop off distance than his opponent does. He needed to drop the dock over here where the shoreline fish are actually. But yeah, things happen. As far as the fish spawn goes, we have pretty even here. So we've been screwed over by that before, and now we no longer have that happening. So that's really nice. Thanks for EGC to make this map. Who actually made it? I don't remember. I should have I should have seen it on the loading screen, but I don't remember. Maybe it was Avely, maybe it was Bitterlin, maybe it was Kaivario. One of those guys. Shout out to those guys. Jeando only now going for the lumber camp, by the way, on the far wood line. Got through all of his, his straggler trees first. So he's missing out on a little bit of taxes here, and he also did not open with an IO. Now, he doesn't need to. There's multiple openings on water for China. One of them is you don't make an IO at all, and you just get the fishing boats faster because you don't have to wait for an IO. But in the long term, you, of course, get more taxes if you immediately have the lumber camp. And you can get the easier H up. But I'm pretty sure it boils down to this one nets you 1 villager more. Because, well, you don't have to sacrifice one making the AO from the town center. Let's see what Ezra's doing.
And I would say against French, you don't want to sacrifice 1 villager because of the villager production situation of French, and so just in theory, even though the IO gives you something of echo back,
it's mostly a timing thing, right? If you go for the IO-less opening, well, of course you're gonna have 1 villager more, but you're also vulnerable to attack up to a certain point. And against the French, they are not necessarily super fast in attacking you because you have the faster build speed as well. And if they go for water, you're fine. If they don't, then it might be a little dicey. Oh, for 1 second he queued the barbecue first. I was gonna say, wait, he queued the barbecue.
Going for the barbecue.
Why? What? Dude, you went without IO. Now you have no IO the entire time. Okay, that's a choice you can make. I'm not saying I agree with that, because you can also just make a barracks or a wall or a tower, but, well, we're gonna have a barbecue. And we have, I'll say these are okay walls, because they're gonna really keep your villagers safe here, but you already have a barbecue right there.
That's a big invest.
That's a lot of investment into, well, a lot of safety nets that I don't think you really need. Let's see, does Ezra know about this? Not yet. Scout is going through. He sees the barbecue. And he's like, wait a minute. This is weird.
Another wall coming up by Jeando. So he wants to keep his worlds very, very safe.
I mean, the problem that Jeando has right now is he went for the tower age up, which gives him absolutely no benefit on the economy side. He doesn't have an IO. He's accumulating the taxes, but he can't use them. And now he has to invest into another age up because he still isn't queuing an IO. He has to invest into another age up before he can get any of his Civ bonuses going. And in the meantime, he has to fight on water. Second dock is already out. Galley is popping in a second. Ezra is already up. Hulk is halfway done. Ezra also invested in the second dock. And as far as fishing boats go, we have 9 versus 9. So yeah, pretty even.
9 versus 9, but 4 echo units ahead by Ezra. Now 5, so something like 4 to 5. So these are villagers.
Yeah.
And
Jeando's TC is idle there for a second, and now he's queuing up an IO from his TC. It hurts. You see that's when you know that you should have queued it immediately upon starting the game. Because you could have had supervision the entire time, could have gathered 20% more resources the entire time. And now you're sacrificing the villager anyway. That's why you don't make this barbecue.
Yeah.
But
and
mistakes
there's
happen.
No intention by Ezra going on land aggression right now, so the Barbican is just
School of Cavalry just forced out a big old barbecue. It shouldn't have, really. Realistically, it should not have. Realistically, maybe it forces out these walls and a barracks that you want to have anyway. So you're not really sad about it. But yeah, IO is here. We've got 20% extra wood income now for China. What does Jeando see? Scout just making his rounds. Gonna go behind Ezra's base or not? Nope, he's just chilling.
And we already have a... Sorry.
No. All good. You go ahead.
And we already have a military lead by Ezra on water. So we have 3 Springle ships against 2 more in queue. Now 4 against 2 demos on side on Jeando, but only in queue, not on the field. So, and Ezra looks like he's grouping a little bit up. He wants to go for a push pretty soon. Jeando is not in the best spot. Let's see how he is microing on water.
Ezra just put a lot of extra guys on gold. So that either means upgrades or it means knights in my books. We'll see in a second. Could also mean Castle Age, but I very much doubt it. So, Ezra is piling up here. Sees the enemy army coming in. Unfortunately, the demo ships were out front and the galley just clips the first one pretty hard. Jeando immediately pulls around, goes back. Sees the big army lead that Ezra has right here. 5 Hulks coming in with the 6th one behind. What is the plan here from Jeando? 1 more Hulk? He can't afford a 2nd one right now. And he pulls 1 explosive junk all the way to the outside of the map, so he wants to come for a flanking maneuver. By the way, Jeando queued up 2 spears, so does Ezra have any protection here? No. If those spears cross the map and go for the gold, it's gonna be painful.
Yeah, but right now it looks like
Ezra's coming in.
Push the deer or whatever. Not only this, the 2nd villager is sacrificed because we have now 2 IOs on the field. No academy right now. So, is it? No, wait. Is it academy? What is the other landmark called?
Imperial Academy, yes.
Yeah, Imperial Academy.
So that first demo ship immediately gets a Hulk, and also 1 galley goes down. Jeando trying to go for the flank, but Ezra notices and takes that one out as well. This is looking really grim for Jeando. Now he has 4 Hulks against 8, and Ezra has galleys and demos on top of that, so he needs that miraculous demo hit right. And there's only Hulks coming further. And how we looking? The spears are still at home. I don't even know where they are.
Demo's coming in.
And it gets a lot of fishing boats. It clips 1 Hulk. Counter demos coming and they all get sniped out. Clips 1 of the Warcocks. But this is looking even more grim for Jeando now. He has 5 Hulks left and Ezra has 9. There is no more demos in the queue. At home, well,
And
no
another demo coming in by Ezra.
no aggression on Ezra's side on the land. And this demo hits as well. Another hulk going down. The fishing boats have been pulled to repair. But this is looking like it's all she wrote. Ezra has 10 hulks on the water. And he's spamming demos as well in order to get these docks out of the way. Yeah, Jeando's looking rather dead in the water. Is that something I'm allowed to say? Or am I just going to get banned?
I would say pretty much allowed to say. And I mean, also the Echo situation. 12 Echo units killed.
Yeah, all the fishing is
13,
dead.
13 Echo units ahead. Losing water completely. Another 2
Look
demo
away,
ships
guys!
coming
Look
in.
away!
2 destroyed. 1 nearly destroyed. So it looks like Jeando is struggling a bit with water battles, is more land battle player, and I'm not sure.
The spears are now being queued over to the gold. They could have gone there like 4 or 5 minutes ago. Then maybe they would have done something because Ezra would have had to multitask while having the big water battle going on, but unfortunately not so much.
So and Will's now taking the fight with this one spear, not any Will kill at all. The other one also get killed by the villagers. So pretty safe here in this situation. Now we see horsemen coming in, more spears coming in. All is rallied into the direction of the gold. Big reaction by Ezra here, building 3 towers with 20 volts. So he wants to keep his gold very safe about any kind of harassment. And
That is
now we see
something he
archer
can
rangers coming
do.
in.
I'm kind of like, sure, I understand why he makes the towers, right? Because if I'm Ezra, I'm dropping a dock here and then I'm starting water trade.
Yeah.
Horsemen are being scouted out. I mean, that scout is not going to make it home, but at least we know what's coming. And all the docks are being taken out. So
but there's no way to cut. I mean, if Jeando would have gone for Imperial Academy and be in a situation like this, I would say, okay, if there's a civilization on this map, once you lose water, you can come back. China might be because of Song Dynasty going for multi-TCs, whatever. But
knights and archers already prepared. What's
anything like this?
Yeah, what's Jeando's play except that he built himself a beautiful wooden castle at home? I mean, he's currently on his sheep, he's on his berries. He did not secure himself the deer or any way, shape, or form. So, like, he kind of needs to have control over this area here with the gold. He needs the deer, and he needs God, probably. I don't know how he comes back from this, but we'll see if we can manage. Ezra finally gets the extended lines, because now he has uncontested fishing. Might as well, right? I really wish we would get another dock, because then you have shorter drop-off distances. You also eventually want to build a dock on the other side to have shorter drop-off distances, and one in the middle. Like, just water boom like crazy.
He's building a dock on a side of Jeando. You see it coming up right now.
There it is.
Just started
Beautiful.
or building. And yeah, do we see a full trade coming in on water, or is it like to control this area and to get the fish?
I'm pretty sure he's just fishing.
We have 5 knights on the field against 12 spears. So on land.
Okay, Jeando wants to push this. I don't see this happening. We'll see if we can make it work. That is less horsemen on the field than there are knights. Archers, though, need to pay attention a little bit too far forward. Knights are very far back. I mean, Ezra just wants to have these towers do all the work. And, I mean, they are, but still. A lot of archers go down here unnecessarily. The knights could have just taken the field right there. It's not that many spears. But, yeah. Jeando loses the water and loses the game.
Sadly, yeah, it's. I wonder what was his idea or intention. Maybe maybe Jeando was not experienced to play against French on a hybrid map with China. So
I mean, the opening was really scared. You don't go barbecue and walls, and then more walls. That's like...
Yeah, I can understand it in one way once you see French is not going on water or opening on water. But I I saw your reaction. What I meant, I can understand that I'm scared about a knight that big. He's coming early in that I want to have some static defense. But once Ezra opened with a dog,
You're
you
fine.
do not
You're absolutely
expect
fine. You
a
can just play your
knight early
usual
on.
starting. Potentially, you just make 3 fishing boats if you're really scared, but if you don't go for Academy and you open without IO, it's not gonna work out. Like, you have no eco bonus at all from your Civ.